Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. W.C. Handy, won't you look down over me? Yeah, I got a first class ticket, but I'm as blue as a girl can be. Then I'm walking in Memphis, was walking with my feet 10 feet off of Bill. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghosts of legends on Union Avenue, followed them up to the streets of Bill. Then I watched them walk right through. Now security did not see them, they just gathered round the room. There's a whole lot of music playing, fit for a king, filling up the room. When I was walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off of Bill. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? They've got catfish on the table, they've got gospel in the air, and Reverend Green, be glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer. But boy, you got a prayer in Memphis. Aretha plays the piano from Memphis to Hollywood. They brought millions down to see her, and they asked me if I would do a little number, and I sang with all my might. She said, tell me, are you a Christian child? And I said, ma'am, I am tonight. Walking in Memphis, was walking with my feet 10 feet off of Bill. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Walking in Memphis, was walking with my feet 10 feet off of Bill. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. Touchdown in the land of Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. W.C. Handy, won't you look down over me? Yeah, I got a first class ticket, but I'm as blue as a girl can be. Then I'm walking in Memphis, was walking with my feet 10 feet off of Bill. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghosts of legends on Union Avenue, followed them up
But before we begin, just want to give a few reminders. If you could silence your cell phones, be mindful of the noise levels in the room. Teachers, if you all could assist with crowd control as well. Also, be mindful that we are recording our program today, and be mindful of those sitting behind you, because we want to make sure that everyone can hear and see all that our scholars are presenting today. If you need to leave the room and go to the restrooms are on this side here. Please just walk around the perimeter of the room. You can exit out of these doors or these doors here. All right, I think that is all for now. All right, well, let's enjoy our program today as SACS presents Walking in Black Men's History.
Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Salute. Pledge.
Return to the back of your programs and join us singing our national black anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing.
Bring the
faculty and staff, scholars, and our founder and executive director, Mr. Lee Evans, is in the house, and our very own Ms. Geraldine Davis. We would, and on behalf of Principal Perry as well, we would like to welcome you all to Southern Avenue's Charter School's 2026 Black History Program, and it's all about our beautiful city, the city of Memphis. Somebody said, Memphis, Memphis, Memphis. I wanted the kids to know about all the rich heritage that came out of the city that they were born and raised in. And so Memphis was established in 1819 and was incorporated in 1826 and was named after the ancient Egyptian capital on the Nile River. In the mid-19th century, Memphis became one of the world's largest inland cotton markets, relying heavily on enslaved labor. From the cotton fields to the Civil War, yellow fever epidemic, Jim Crow era, Memphis faced challenges and reinvention, becoming a major hardwood market by rebuilding its cotton trade and, after losing its charter, regaining it back in 1879. Memphis was a significant focal point of the 1960s civil rights movement. In April of 1968, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated at the Lorraine Motel while supporting the sanitation workers' strike. Following a period of economic decline in the late 20th century, Memphis reemerged as a major logistics hub. Beale Street emerged as a center for black culture and the home of the blues, launching the careers of W.C. Handy and countless others. As you can see by our displays that our scholars and parents have so diligently worked on, American heroes, educators, political activists, civil rights leaders, clergy, athletes, and entertainers are all from Memphis or have strong ties. Today we are recognizing Memphis for its profound influence on music all over the world and its role in civil rights history. So join us today as we go walking in Memphis history in black. Thank you. And now let's welcome to the stage our K2 choir. We're going to start where it all started from the fields. Songs such as Wade in the Water. Those songs had messages in it. Our children don't just learn the song, they learn about the history of the songs and the coding in the songs and how our people communicated with one another while they were in captivity. So let's give another hand for the K2 choir. This song will be led by our kindergarten scholar, Ms. Taraya Evans. First grade, I'm sorry. another hand for our K2 choir. I can't wait till they get to the big building. Now we've gone from slavery, and now we're going. All right, kindergarten will be presenting. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. marching band. Sire. Say it and I got something for you, Sire. Hold your mic up so we can hear you. Start over.
Stand for a grand determination and let us move on in these powerful days of challenge.
Thank you. Now let's give another hand for our kindergarten scholars and our kindergarten teachers too, Mrs. Westbrook and Miss Wallace. Can we have everybody's attention?
Buenos dias, familia de SACS. We are going to recite If You Can Fly. The quote is from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The quote emphasizes perseverance and taking consistent action toward goals, no matter the pace. It's a powerful reminder that even small steps count and that progress should continue despite obstacles. Si no puedes volar, and Miss NGO. HBCU stands for Historically Black Colleges and Universities. HBCUs were made for black people because they could not attend other colleges. I love my HBCU because it was made for us. The Orange Mound community is the first African American community established in 1890, built on plantation land. Its name was inspired by the Osage orange trees in that area. 136 years later, it remains a resilient neighborhood with deep cultural roots. Orange Mound is home to many landmarks such as Melrose High School, Juice Orange Mound, and Orange Mound Grill. Orange Mound and Melrose High have also produced many notable people that laid Mr. Bridges, Melrose principal from 1979 to 2008. The late Tyler of Tyler's Place, rappers A-Ball and MJG, and Glorilla, Olympian Rochelle Stevenson, and NFL players, Sid Wilson and Tony Palmer. SACS has multiple Melrose High graduates to Judge Walter Evans, the husband of Miss Evans, Mr. Malcolm, and Miss Stewart. Orange Mound is Black history.
Miss Stewart is very reserved today because usually you mention Orange Mound or Melrose, she get a little wild. All right. And as you heard, they said a lot of notable people came out of Orange Mound. One of the scholars' favorite rappers of today, Miss Glorilla, was a graduate of Orange Mound, of Melrose High School. So our SACS majorettes, you can take the stage in the house today. Straight from Africa, straight out of Africa. Give me some music for them. Anybody else dressed in their African attire? Anybody? Who? Come on. Come on. Miss McKay, come on down. Come on and show them what they're wearing from our motherland. Come on, Robert, don't be shy. You knew you were cute when you put it on. Come on, Miss McKay. She even got fancy with hers. So while we're waiting on the baby to change, we just want them to walk the runway here in the back. Don't do too much now, okay, Salter? Come on, Miss McKay. She's wearing this beautiful print in our African motherland colors. Miss McKay does everything attendance, works in the front office. And then, come on, this is a parent. She's a TT, who's your? Raina Dorsey. She was our Southern Avenue coalition queen. That's her auntie. Auntie outside with me. All right, I'm going to say you for that, hold on. Now I need Mr. Mitchell. Come on, Mr. Shaka Zulu. He's wearing the dashiki, representing our African kings. And now I call her, I can't tell you her nickname. Peaches, come on, Miss Salton. I can't tell you her title because she wears so many hats. She's disciplinary, she's teacher assistant, she does work with the bus kids, all of that. So y'all clap it up for our faculty and our parents that are in the audience. Y'all are lovely and happy today. This song was all, I did this song in the studio. This is my brother. His son, who is a producer and engineer, recorded this song. We went to the studio last week, so this is my brother. His son, John Williams II, recorded this for us. So y'all give him another hand.
Big Memphis. I'm from Memphis, what you know about this? Big MEMPHIS. FedEx transform, watch them grizz out your seat. Everything we put on, you know we do it with the C. I'm in the M, wanna be like me. You know it's all about the culture and the vibe, that's the key. Small buildings, tall buildings, restaurants and all business, all bustin', and we got it going. We got the best food, and I see it strong. You just finding out, we knew it all along. I put a big M against anyone. What you wanna do? Something for everyone. We got Bill, Street, Stacks, Museum, Rock and Soul. Come and see them. Cool, but young and rendezvous. Great, Flint House, it's all for you. MEMPHIS. Yes, don't come for us cause we don't take no mess. When you in Memphis, you forget about the noise cause you're busy having fun with your girls and your boys. Downtown, Orange Mound, right around. See the sights, live music going down, hear the sound. Memphis got it going on, that's for sure. Me a more, I adore. Come on down and take a tour. We got the best music, and I see it strong. You just finding out, we knew it all along. I put a big M against anyone. What you wanna do? Something for everyone. We got Bill, Street, Stacks, Museum, Rock and Soul. Come and see them. Cool, but young and rendezvous. Great, Flint House, it's all for you. Drive them crazy, be cute. Got that sauce and the juice, and we got that flavor too. Memphis Tigers, we the best. We can say it with our chest, forget the rest, cause we expect nothing less. I ain't done, number one, nightlife, so much fun. Turn around and go to church on a Sun. We ain't stressing, count our blessings, keep them guessing, no confessing. Everybody know Big Memphis, keep them quick. We got the best music, and I see it strong. You just finding out, we knew it all along. I put a big M against anyone. What you wanna do? Something for everyone. We got Bill, Street, Stacks, Museum, Rock and Soul. Come and see them. Cool, but young and rendezvous. Great, Flint House, it's all for you.
It's coming to the stage now. They are representing the Memphis 13. Don't clap it up for third grade. They're gonna tell you who the Memphis 13 are if you don't know.
This is what you know.
Hello, my name is Jaquetta Thomas, and today I want to inform you all about the Memphis 13. The Memphis 13 were 13 brave African American first graders who made history on October the 3rd in 1961 by becoming the first black student to integrate previously all-white elementary schools in Memphis, Tennessee. At only 6 years old, these young students helped break racial barriers in public education during the Civil Rights Movement. Here are the Memphis 13.
Hi, my name is Sharon Malone, and I attended Gordon Elementary.
Hi, my name is Sheila Malone, and I attended Gordon Elementary School.
Hi, I'm Deborah Ann Hart. I attended Springdale Elementary.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Moore, and I attended Springdale Elementary. Hi, my name is Michael Willis, and I attended Gordon Elementary.
Hi, my name is Harry Willis. I attend Bruce Elementary. Hi, my name is Delaney Cox, and I attended Bruce Elementary.
Hi, my name is Leandrew Wiggins, and I attended Roselle Elementary.
Hi, my name is E.C. Freeman, and I attended Roselle Elementary.
Hi, my name is Clarence Williams, and I attended Roselle Elementary.
Hi, my name is Joyce Bell, and I attended Roselle Elementary. Hi, my name is Pamela Mays, and I attended Gordon Elementary.
Hi, my name is Alvin Freeman, and I attended Gordon Elementary. And we are the Memphis 13.
Let's give it up again for the Memphis 13. If you didn't hear that, these were the first students to integrate the school system in Memphis, Tennessee. First graders, brave first graders.
church hat clap. Man, it sure gave her color purple coming back clap. When that whole week beat you up and stress you, but you hear that organ playing and remind you of your blessings. Another note, she just hit another note. Chills down my spine, got me crying, but be overload. You don't know about it, no. Old school church hymns, he gets better. I'm in that drama for the first time. Lord, 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 can you hear me now? Church close, sweating, you don't care, you just get it now. Testify how we made martyrs out of these fathers and rose up all of his daughters to glorify him with God alone. Man, I swear I saw Jones with her head laying in the spine everywhere. She don't care what her head did. She in the egg, caught up in the egg. I'm finding why she got her on Jesus is real. Give me that God,
This is fourth grade. They're representing clergy and heroes.
Members, visitors, friends, and especially to our sanitation workers that are here tonight. I am Bishop J.O. Patterson of Methodist Temple Church of God in Christ. We have heard your cry and I have called her a dear friend of our city. I would like for you to give her a warm welcome to our guest speaker here tonight. Please stand on your feet and receive Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Hello, my name is Dr. Martin King Jr. I came to Memphis because I heard that sanitation workers are not being treated with respect. People of Memphis and all around the nation, please know that all labor has dignity. Everyone's job is important. But if the garbage is picked up, your city, our cities get sick. I believe that we should stand together like a family and watch and that we are all God's children. And march to what's right so that everyone can have a better life. Because I looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as people will get to the promised land. Thank you.
All right, let's give fourth grade another hand. She's playing Mahalia Jackson, who was Dr. King's favorite singer. He would always request for her to come and sing for him when he would do a speech. And one of his favorite songs was Precious Lord, Take My Hand, Amazing Grace, songs such as that. But we have a lot of wonderful choirs that came out of Memphis. Jeffrey Williams, one of my dear friends, Josh Bracey and Power Anointed. We have Andrew Knox, Kevin Davidson and the Voices. I could just continue to name so many wonderful choirs that have come out of Memphis. We have about 2 students that are changing clothes, so if we can just give them about a minute or two.
Ain't it over? Coming on me. Know my soul back. How did I make it over? Tell me how we got over. Had a mighty hard time coming over. Know my soul back. How did we make it over? Tell me how we got over. I've been falling and rising all these years, but you know my soul look back and wonder, how did I make it over? But soon as multiple performance groups of them. Want to give them time to change. So now we're going to present our Southern Avenue Show Choir. Because I tell them all the time, we're a show choir, not a what? Show choir. Don't they look nice? Yeah. If y'all need a story behind trying to get these dresses in. We've been trying to get them since November. But they finally came in January, I believe. So they're going to render two selections for you. The first one is by a Memphis choir, Billy Rivers and the Angelic Voices of Faith, called Lift Up Jesus. And the second one is, I just changed the words up a little bit. The pre-K said, we shall overcome. The show choir is going to tell you that we have overcome. All right? All right.
some of the DJs and announcers that will play the music that you're going to hear today.
And I'm in the 5th grade. The 5th graders were assigned local artists, musicians, radio personalities, singers, performers, and entrepreneurs. Clap if you know these people. Al Green, Glorilla, Rufus Thomas, the Staple Singers, Willie Mitchell, N.L.E. Chopper, Moneybag Yo, Carla Thomas, Martha Steenberg, and Maurice White of Earth, Wind and Fire. Here's a little taste of our local famous DJs.
Hello everyone, we are some of Memphis' most famous DJs. I may be a girl, but today I'm Bobby O.J. I'm from the WDRA in the mighty Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome to the What's on Your Mind line. I'm known as the King of Memphis Radio on WDRA 1070 AM, the first radio station in the U.S. Programmed entirely by and for African Americans. It's me, Cookie Jones, and I just came by to say, I love my job. I love my job. You can catch me on Sunday morning doing the gospel countdown at 103.5 FM.
I'm Stanley Man Bell, serving you in here on Mid-South K97, V101, and now WDRA. Are y'all ready? It's the roll call. It's the roll call. It's the roll call. It's the roll call. What's up, y'all? What you gotta say? Who's on the mic? Stand Bell today. It's SACS in the house. Oh, yeah. It's SACS in the house. Oh, yeah. It's SACS in the house. Oh, yeah. It's SACS in the house. Oh, yeah.
Come on, let's give it up for our 5th grade scholars, representing our radio personalities. Thank you, Ms. Page, Mr. Mitchell. All right, listen up. We got a special treat for y'all. And parents, don't forget where y'all at. Y'all at school, okay? All right. I called on some friends. This is my brother, John Williams, and the 8440 band. And we also have another celebrity, Mr. Courtney Little, in the house. We have Yellow Pig, the baddest harmonica player on this side and the other side of the Mississippi. We have Tony Gentry. Come on, they're traveling all over the world. Y'all heard that song, Roll It, Roll It? That's Tony. Come on, Cody Little. Y'all know Black Love, they just had a Valentine's event. He put on a lot of productions, drama, musician. Who else I'm missing? Okay. Well, they're going to render some Memphis music for you, and they might let me sing it. So y'all just sit back with us. We're not going to be here long, and I want y'all to enjoy it, especially our older, seasoned adults. Let it take you back to some of the good old music, okay?
Good morning, how y'all doing? I said good morning, how y'all doing? Hey. I see some of my people out there. Once upon a time, I was a school teacher, so it just get me back into the feeling and the groove, being back in the school. Oh yeah. Kids, y'all doing good?
Yeah.
Y'all ever heard of a Mississippi saxophone? We're gonna hear one today.
Y'all, I forgot to introduce Rasheen Webb also, who's related to the late Rufus Thomas, y'all, on keyboard.
I was gonna do a little Memphis music for you, a little green onion. feel like lying down. Thank you very much. That's Tony Gentry on guitar, Rasheen on the keys, Joe Williams on bass. I'm Memphis' own legendary Yellow P. They call me the Yellow Fella. Y'all in for a special treat. Y'all just put your hands together real soft like that. Y'all in for a treat. Yeah, somebody know. I see you in the back. I see you. You can get your two-step on in your seat. Come on.
So I have to sing. I'm gonna hear it. We're gonna keep it short. Listen. Sometimes the rain, when I hear the sound, like you and me, baby, getting down with the sounds around. Oh, the smell of the morning flower as we pass away the hour. I wanna do it again. Sample singers, y'all. Come on, sing it. Let's do it in the morning. Sweet breeze in the summertime. Feel your sweet breeze. Oh, lay up next to mine. Sweet love in the midnight. Let good sleep come morning light. Don't you worry about nothing. Just getting good. Just getting good. Just getting good. I like the ladies, you know, pretty hair. If you know I'm a company, just close your eyes. I'm not a man to feel, 'cause baby, that's about you. Won't do it again. Come on, all the grown folks, let's do it in the morning. Sweet breeze in the summertime. Feel your sweet breeze. Oh, lay up next to mine. Sweet love in the midnight. Good sleep come morning light. Don't you worry about nothing. It's just give me some time. Tony Gentry, ladies and gentlemen. Like a hammer on the block. Love begins to fight. Gives us the love and pride. Feel good and satisfied. I'm not a girl that lingers, but I feel like a butterfinger. I want to do it again, do it again, do it again. Let's do it in the morning. Sweet breeze in the summertime. Feel your sweet breeze. Oh, lay up next to mine. Sweet love in the midnight. Good sleep come morning light. Don't you worry about nothing. It's just let's do it again. Let me one more time. Do it for my sister Sheila. She's doing a magnificent job out here. Never seen anybody step the singers. She told me to keep it clean. With us on Memphis music, something about the late great Isaac Hayes. Something like this. support them. We wanted y'all to have something to take back to work with you and back home. All right. So now we're gonna bring up our executive director and our founder. You know, well, raise your hand, Miss Ellis. She got that Memphis blue on. I thank all of our parents and guardians, aunts, uncles, grandparents for coming out and supporting the babies on today. Let's give our scholars a hand, everyone. Come on, give the babies a hand. It's all about them. And we're going to bring up our assistant principal, Ms. Parker, with closing remarks and announcement. Give her a hand as she comes forward.
All right, let's give ourselves one more round of applause. The scholars did so won all of our performance. Thank you for teachers, Ms. Stepper, for facilitating this program. Before we dismiss real quick, parents, I just want to give a few announcements just so you'll be informed of upcoming events that's happening